Two people, Marcus and Elena. Same city, similar salaries. Both imperfect, both human. Marcus, $180,000 a year. Loves his life. Nice apartment, new car, good clothes. Works hard, plays hard. Saves, when he remembers, $12,000 in the bank. Elena, $160,000 a year. Anxious by nature. Modest apartment, used car. Worries too much, her friends say. Saves obsessively. $48,000 in the bank. Marcus enjoys today. Elena fears tomorrow. Neither is wrong. Then Monday came. Monday, 6:47 a.m. Marcus's phone buzzes. News alert. Major economic shock. Tech layoffs spread. Markets down 12% overnight. He scrolls, frowns, then puts the phone down. It'll bounce back. Always does. Goes back to sleep. Same alert. Elena's phone. She sits up, heart racing, opens her banking app, checks her emergency fund. $48,000. Still there. Takes a deep breath, then can't fall back asleep. Her therapist's voice in her head. Elena, not every crisis is your crisis. But her hands are still shaking. Wednesday morning. Both get the same email. All hands meeting, 9 a.m. Marcus walks in confident. He's good at his job. Top performer last quarter. The VP speaks. We're restructuring. 30% reduction. Decisions by Friday. The room goes silent. Marcus feels it. That cold weight in his chest. He texts his girlfriend. Meeting was rough. Let's do something fun tonight. I need a distraction. She replies, Sushi? That new place? He types yes, then pauses. Deletes it. Types, maybe something cheaper? Thai? First time he's ever said that. Elena's in the same meeting, hears the same words, feels the same weight. But then something else. Something she hates about herself. Relief. I knew it. I knew something like this would happen. She immediately feels guilty. Her coworker next to her looks devastated. Has 3 kids. Elena whispers, Hey, you okay? He just shakes his head. She feels selfish. All her preparation, her savings. What about him? But she also knows you can't save someone if you're drowning too. Marcus goes home, opens his laptop, checks his numbers. Accessible cash, $12,000. Monthly expenses, $8,700. Rent, $4,500. Car payment, $980. Insurance, $340. Subscriptions, $215. Food and lifestyle, $1,800. 1.4 months. He thinks, okay, I'll find something in a month. I always do. Updates his resume, sends it to 5 recruiters, then makes a decision he'll regret. I'm not changing my life over a maybe. I don't even know if I'm getting cut yet. Friday comes. He's on the list. 2 weeks severance. Now he panics. Tries to break his lease. Penalty? $8,500. Tries to sell his car. Owes $52,000. Worth $48,000. Would need to pay $4,000 to get rid of it. Looks at his retirement account. $65,000. But 30% penalty to touch it early. Every door is locked. He calls his brother, voice tight. How did I mess this up? I make 6 figures. His brother. You didn't mess up, you just lived like nothing bad would happen. So what, I'm supposed to live like a monk? No, but maybe leave yourself an exit. Marcus hangs up, sits on his couch. The one he saved 3 months for, custom Italian leather, and feels nothing. Elena goes home, opens her notebook, the one her therapist made her create 2 years ago when her anxiety was unbearable. Scenario planning, the cover says. Page 1. If I lose my job. Plan A. Survive. Cash, $48,000. Expenses, $4,200 a month. Runway, 11 months. Plan B. Adapt. Python freelancing. Built portfolio over 2 years. Expected income, $2,000 to $4,000 a month. Not guaranteed, but possible. Plan C. Escape. Move to cheaper city. Friend in Denver offered couch months ago. Standing invitation, she said. She texts that friend now. Hey, weird question. Remember when you said I could crash anytime? Response comes fast. Yes. When you coming? Elena doesn't answer yet. Because here's the thing about Elena. She's not brave. She's terrified. All this planning? It's not confidence. It's fear. She's been scared her whole life. Scared she'd end up like her dad. Lost his job at 58, no savings, no plan. She watched him fall apart for 11 months. That's why she saves. Not because she's smart, because she's traumatized. And she knows it. Her therapist asked her once, when is enough enough? Elena didn't have an answer. Week 2. Elena gets a freelance inquiry. Python project. Small. $800. She freezes. What if she takes it and messes up? What if they leave a bad review? What if she's not actually good enough? She stares at the email for 2 hours. Then declines it. Not the right fit. Thank you. That night she can't sleep. She just turned down money. During a crisis. Because she was scared. Her friend calls. Elle, you okay? I think I made a mistake. What happened? I said no to work because I was afraid I'd fail. Silence. Then, Elena, you're the most prepared person I know. But you're so scared of making the wrong move, you don't make any move. That hits. The next morning, another inquiry comes. $1,500. Bigger project. She takes it, hands shaking the whole time. Week 3. Marcus is running out of money. Fast. But something happens. His old college roommate calls. Dude, heard you got hit. I might have something. Contract work. $90 an hour. 3 months. Interested? Marcus wants to say, that's half my rate. But he says, yes. When do I start? Monday. Marcus hangs up, looks at his apartment, realizes he can't afford it anymore. Calls his buddy Jake. Can I crash on your couch for a bit? How long? I don't know, 2 months? Yeah, man, but you're cooking dinner. Marcus laughs. First time in 3 weeks. Deal. He packs his stuff, moves out, gives up the Italian leather couch, the big TV, the successful guy image, and feels something unexpected. Lighter. His brother helps him move. You good? Marcus. I don't know. I feel like I failed. Nah, you're just learning to float instead of sink. Month 2. Marcus and Elena run into each other. Coffee shop. Both used to go to the expensive place down the street. Now they're at the cheap one. Marcus? Elena, wait, you got hit too? Yeah. They sit, talk. Marcus, how you holding up? Elena, honestly, terrified. You? Same. I had to move in with a friend. I'm freelancing now. First client left a bad review because I missed a deadline. Marcus looks surprised. You? Miss a deadline? I was so anxious I couldn't think straight. Froze up. He laughs. Not mean, understanding. Man, I thought you had it all figured out. I don't. I'm just scared of not having it figured out. They sit in silence. Then, Marcus. I saved $12,000. Thought I was set. Gone in 6 weeks. Elena. I saved 48. Thought it was too much. My friends called me paranoid. Were you? Maybe, but I'm still here. Marcus nods. I had the car, the apartment, looked successful, but couldn't move when I needed to. I looked boring, but I could. They both sip their coffee. Elena, what are you doing now? Contract work, 90 an hour. Hate it, but it's keeping me alive. I'm doing Python projects, 25 an hour. Hate it too. They laugh. Marcus, we both hate our lives. Elena, yeah, but we're still going. Contract job turned permanent. 110,000. Not what he had, but stable. Lives with a roommate now, pays 1,300 a month. Sold the car. Bikes to work. Savings? Rebuilt to 18,000. Still misses the old life sometimes, but sleeps better. Got a full-time offer, 175,000. More than before, but here's the twist. She's in therapy twice a month now because the crisis triggered something. All that fear she'd been carrying, it came out. Her therapist? You survived. Now you need to learn to live. Elena's working on it. Went on a trip last month. Didn't plan every detail, just went. Spent money. Felt guilty. Then felt okay. Savings? Back up to 60,000. Still anxious, but learning. Two people, same crisis, different preparation, different outcomes. But here's the truth. Marcus wasn't stupid. He was human. Optimistic. Believed in the good times. Elena wasn't wise. She was scared. Controlled everything because she feared losing control. Both paid a price. Marcus lost his stability. Elena lost her peace. The real lesson? It's not be like Elena. It's not don't be Marcus. It's this. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Live in the middle. You don't need to be perfect. You need 3 things. 1. Enough savings to breathe when things break. Not forever, just long enough to think. 2. A skill someone will pay for. Anywhere, anytime. 3. The ability to let go. Of the car, the apartment, the image, when you need to. Marcus learned to let go. Elena learned to hold on less tight. Both survived. Not because they were perfect, because when it mattered, they adapted. The umbrella principle isn't about fear, it's about freedom. You don't build an umbrella because the storm is coming. You build it so when the rain starts, you can keep walking, calmly, while everyone else is running. I'm the Orven, this is Orven Invest. What's your umbrella? Let's build it, together.